You've probably noticed that new construction is going up all around the Atlanta area. I'm Josh with Jarvis, the Jarvis team at Keller Williams, the owner of AtlantaNewConstruction.com as well as GeorgiaHomesDigest.com. And we've been highlighting a lot of new builds in the area, and we're going to do a series of videos on new construction and new homes. And one of the first things we want to talk about is your approach. Typically speaking, builders won't negotiate a lot on their price. That's one of the ways that they're able to sort of keep stepped, sort of go up in price every so often, because they're able to keep those prices steady. But in many times, they will give you bonuses. They'll give you closing costs. They'll give you incentives and upgrades. We used to say that I can't move the builder on price, but I can take him to the cleaners on upgrades. And those are the things that you want to know that are negotiable. The other thing is that many builders are very friendly to co-op agents, which is what we call your buyer's agent. So if you use the Jarvis team to represent you, many of the builders are very friendly with those. Some of the less reputable builders are going to suggest that you don't need an agent. That's like the attorney telling you that you don't need an attorney. You should represent yourself in the court of law. The good news is a buyer's agent is at no cost to you. So whether you use the Jarvis team or someone that you might know, you're going to be much better off with the agent present than you are using the on-site agent as both the builder and builder representative and your representative. And you got to ask yourself this question: if the builders hired this person to get them the highest possible price and the best outcome, how are they going to be able to get you the best outcome at the same time as the builder? So anyway, when you think about your approach, when you go to these places, just let them know you have an agent. Even if you haven't selected one yet, that usually keeps most people off. But if you go to Beazer, they're probably going to try to take you and say, hey, you don't need an agent. Like I said, that's a good clue that maybe the quality or the product or the neighborhood isn't as good as it needs to be. If someone says you don't need an inspector, you don't need an agent, you don't need an attorney, you probably might want to walk away from that, because it's one of those things we always recommend. Even new builds get inspected. So this is a little bit longer video than we normally do, but we've been away from a while, and there's a lot of new construction, and so I appreciate you watching it. Please post your questions below or visit us online at GeorgiaHomesDigest.com or AtlantaNewConstruction.com.